My God. Leo. I've missed you.
Do you remember when we first met?
What?
I got off the train from Southampton. I'd never seen so many people. In my pocket, I had a letter saying I had a job on the London Underground. You rushed through the crowd. You shook my hand, and very quietly you said you were part of a welcoming committee for supernatural brethren.
Leo, please.
Why did you want me?
To fight. For dogfights.
Felix Hart, Leonard Price, Albert Perry, Fred Saunders, Johnny White. Do you know who they are?
Why are you doing this?
They're all the people I killed. By the time I died, I couldn't remember what I had for dinner the night before. But I never forgot those 5 names. If you resist him and die here in this forest, or die of old age in 50 years, how many lives will that save? Because it's not just your victims, is it? Without you, I would probably have slipped through that crowd, worked hard, saved, opened my shop, fallen in love, had a family, and not killed 5 people.
I couldn't have saved you any earlier. I wasn't me. I was another man entirely.
So save me now.
But Henri spelled Henri after Henri Giffard, who invented the steam injector and the powered airship. And Amy, spelled A-M-Y, of course, after Amy Johnson, the female aviator. Or do you think they're too much to live up to? What's wrong? You're awfully pale.
You're pregnant. And you're Alison.
Oh dear, I know what this is. Delayed shock. Happened to my father. The day Mum entered her 3rd trimester, Dad climbed up on top of the garden shed and ate a whole tin of Quality Street. Strong sweet tea is what you need. Come on, soldier.
It's all right. You've had it checked, the baby.
You noggin. You came to the 12-week scan, don't you remember? You cried when you saw its little feet. Then I cried, and the scanner lady cried.
How did we meet?
What? Tom, you're scaring me now.
It's fine, I remember. It's just... I love the way you tell it.
Picture the scene. A crazy, mixed-up kid lost in a strange and brutal town. Her mission? A walking tour of the sites of archaeological significance. She slips into a cafe to use the facilities, and there behind the counter is a certain Mr. Dishy McDish of Dishtopia. Then house shift finished and you walked in.
We went to a museum.
Ostensibly to chaperone Hal and Alex, but I had an ulterior motive. Nothing gets the heart racing like dioramas of Paleolithic man. I was biding my time, and as soon as we hit the gift shop, I pounced.
Is there anything weird about us? Anything we have in common?
Well, heaps of things. The same values, the same sense of humour, and we both hated Black Swan, but that strikes me as entirely reasonable.
With our... nothing there. We're so different. Why would you still be with me now?
Because you're you. You're kind and brave and clever and not too shabby in the sack department.
I want this to be true.
What? Tom, it is.
Well, how long can it go on for?
As long as you like. I think I know what's happened. You've been asleep and you had a dream. One of those really realistic dreams that seem so real that when you wake up, everything else seems fake. But you've got to say to yourself, this is the real world. And everything that went before, that was the lie. And this is my life.
You'll have to excuse me, Alison. I think I'm having a Quality Street moment. Perhaps you could go in the living room and read a magazine or a novel.
Oh. Okay.
What do you want? You know, from life?
All this, but for real.
Wasn't really happening, though, was it? Do you know what the definition of madness is?
Doing the same thing over and over and expecting a different result.
How do you know that?
Seen on Eggheads. I was going to drop it in a conversation to impress Hal, but the moment ain't really come up yet.
Yes, how? What's going on with him at the moment?
He's gone. He does this. He gets sort of replaced.
Well, to be fair, he still said he'd join in the ritual. And he knows it all flows back to whoever's blood it is and kills them.
That's not his blood in the flask. He's using somebody else's blood.
Seriously?
Huh. Will it still work?
Well, it would weaken me, but that's all. That's how I ended up in this body. Chances are I'd be back on my feet in 100 years. He's a slippery bugger, isn't he?
Hey, what's this? Alex, sweetheart, are you crying? Is this about Ryan's tattoo still?
That was the last conversation that we had. We argued about his tattoo and the spelling mistake. That must be the last memory that you have of me.
What?
You would have of me if, you know, something happened.
Exactly. So stop being a dick and be nice to your poor dad, eh? You're looking peaky. Can't, what's his name?
Hal.
Hal. Can't you see Hal tomorrow? You look shattered. Have an early night. And, you know, don't worry about us. You can do all the washing and ironing in the morning.
Always looking after me.
Well, I've grown very fond of you over the years. I'm out of my depth here, love. Is this a woman's thing? Shall I ring Nana? Or your Uncle Adrian?
I'm fine. I'm actually just really happy.
Sweetheart, you can't go on a date when you're looking this happy.
Well, I don't know if I can cancel. I don't know how this works.
How long since you last went out on a date?
Oh, maybe you're right. Oh, this is so... I feel so strange. What are you thinking?
What? Good God, woman, I just came in here to look for an ashtray.
For me,
It's
just tell me what's running through your head right now.
Your mum was an idiot. Dad. Well, I don't mean... I'm not trying to bring up old... I mean... Walking out like that. Missing, seeing you, here and now. What you've become, I mean...
And you?
Yes. I have aged really well, to be fair. Listen, I'm really sorry about Elliot. Meets again?
Yeah. God, yeah.
You're gonna make me go outside to smoke, aren't you?
Thought I'd hidden your cigarettes.
Bought some more. And it's your inheritance I'm spending.
I love you, Dad.
Well, you're mad not to.
That was a low blow, using him.
I wouldn't be doing my job if I didn't show you the whole picture. Everything you're missing.
Why? Why are you doing this?
It's what I was made for. God knows why. Literally. Grand scheme of things, circle of life, all that. I don't really get a say in it. I just have one purpose. Chaos. Cancel your date. Play swing ball with your brothers. Go home. Fall in love. I'd say that's a lot more real than where you came from.
Are you real?
I think I'm symbolic. I'm not sure if that's the same thing.
I wanted to say goodbye.
You did. Don't you remember?
Not to you, to Tom and Alex.
Alex will live to now.
Yes. Of course you will. That's good. There was a man here.
I didn't see anyone.
I'm sure of it. We talked.
You are delirious. You lost so much blood. Close your eyes.
I wish I could remember. I feel like I have to remember something.
To ignore the man, the army surgeon. That's what you have to do. Remember to die, Al.
I was with Tom and Alex in a studio, and he was there. The man was there. And then we were here. I was thinking something before you arrived about what he was saying.
There isn't anyone there. It's only ever been me.
I was thinking that this is a trick.
You're making me sad. Al.
Shut up. You're just symbolic. I want to talk to him. I want to know what he's doing with the others. It's misdirection. Well, I'm here. What are you doing with the others?
You didn't answer my question. What are you going to do to the world?
Bit late to worry about that. I've already started.
But my family, my friends, you're gonna hurt them.
Hurt them? They're right here.
Hal and Alex, what are you doing to them?
Fuck them. This is what you want. You think they'd give up their dreams for you? You think Hal would give up anything for you? Look at what I'm offering you. There's no shame in living a dream if it's better than reality. Who's going to thank you for giving this up? Who's going to know?
You know where you went wrong? You should have put us together. Everything is incomplete without them.
But my real family, the ones that I can't see, they're in danger.
That's not Alison in there.
How can you have spent a century living among people without learning anything about us?
You forget that we are not like you.
Deep down,
We're human. Here! Here! I'm over here!
Now, if you don't mind, I have a hot date to get ready for.
so thank you very much for your kind offer. But I'm afraid, like, do you know what? Sod it.
Bunch of puffs.
Thank God I'm still me. I was good again. It was ghastly.
You're not using your blood, she won't die. You lied to us. It won't kill the devil, just put him out of action for 100 years.
Look, it's self-preservation, that's all. If you can find another ghost and werewolf, be my guest.
You never run out of ways of being a dick, do you?
Guys,
Shit. Okay, we do it anyway. And if he comes back in 100 years, then you kick his arse properly.
Yeah, to date.